there's a point, whether it's a changing environment for your business or just scaling the organization, is you as a one individual can't wrangle everything in. And that's where data plays such a critical role, and what I have to evangelize at companies of leveraging that data so that they can make informed decisions or have other people make the same decisions they would have made with their intuition.
What's the biggest shortfall or problem with data analytics today?
The biggest challenge right now is there's so much data being created. There's still kind of two parts of this. There's a lot of data being created, but it isn't easy to mash that all together. So just the act of getting the data into one central spot that can be trusted, governed, and provide insights, that's a whole area of data engineering that there's a lot of work, and it's not terribly invigorating, exciting work that gets people excited. It's not flashy dashboards. It's just the hard work of building pipelines. And then I think the other part of that challenge is the lack of education around what actually has to go into these analytics deployments, that business owners get often sold on fancy dashboards and out-of-box solutions, but there's a little bit of like a misunderstanding of the level of investment, the level of work that has to go in to make potentially incredibly messy data useful for their teams to be able to make decisions. And I feel like most of my role as a consultant is playing a role of educator, of telling people what they can even do with their data and how to help get them unstuck out of their own problems they've created over the years.
I have a similar background to you, although it's a completely different generation, taking computer science in the 60s when we wired unit record equipment and all the rest of that happy nonsense. One of the things that intrigues me is databases became in vogue in the 60s. And here we are 60 years later, and we still don't have good data in databases. What the hell's going on?
I think we are running into the problem of there are more ways than ever to create new pieces of data, but we've never really stopped to take stock of how do we put quality stuff in, right? It's just, there's a lot of new data points out there, but we're not keeping pace with how we can actually make use of it.